Good morning.
Here we go. Hello, vlog.
I am back. I am vlogging again. It's been a long time. A little bit of an update. I am studying interior design. I'm enrolled at a design school in Sydney, so it's really fun because I was kind of nervous about doing it online. I didn't feel like it was going to be the same experience, and it's not the same experience, but surprisingly it flows pretty easily. I still kind of get to like interact with my classmates and my teachers, and I'm learning a lot. So over the course of when I try to vlog everything, I will share some stuff with you guys about what I'm doing, different projects that I'm completing for school. Yeah, it's a new journey for me, and it probably is like surprising for some people because they're like, oh, she's a singer but she's studying interior design. And honestly, I just feel like I found what makes me happy, and studying, you know, there were so many times before where like during the quarantine before I had any school, I just felt useless. Like I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like I couldn't work, I couldn't, you know, do half the things I used to do. And so this has just given me a sense of purpose again. It's made me feel productive, and it's also exercising my creative mind. So I'm learning a lot, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Let me know down below on the comments if you're interested in knowing what I'm learning about. And I'd love to share a little bit of what I'm doing with you guys. So the agenda for today is a lot of work. I am in week 6 of my first trimester of school, so all the assessments are getting really heavy. I have a lot of stuff to complete, and I am a bit stressed, so hopefully I find time to edit this. I'll make time. But yeah, I'm just gonna do what I do. So I've just been doing work for like 2.5 hours, been doing the same thing, and I don't really like to sit and like spend hours and hours on one thing because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I should be progressing faster than this. But basically I'm learning how to do perspective drawings, so like 1 point and 2 point perspective. And this is my first time doing it like with vanishing points and like ruler and like actually trying to do it. So this is what we have so far. This is a bathroom, like a really big bathroom. This is a bathtub with a big window. I'm kind of picturing it like in an area like surrounded by trees, so it's like, you know, you can have a big bathroom with big windows because no one's gonna see you. So anyway, that's what that is. And then this is like gonna be a plant, and then this is like a little mirror vanity situation, but I don't really like the style of this, so I'm gonna try and change it. I'm gonna add like a little bath mat and something. But yeah, I mean, it's alright for my first time. Anyway, before I keep on studying, I'm gonna move on to another subject. I wanted to have a little sit down chat / study break for myself, and chat, talk, answer some questions. I posted a story like a couple months ago asking people to ask me questions about insecurities and you know, how to like be confident and whatnot, and I just put off answering it. I wanted to make a whole video about it, and I put it off because I was like, can I really make a video on that if I don't feel confident all the time, and so I didn't do it. And I can't find it, so I'm just going to talk freely, and I feel like I can remember some of what people said. I'm probably going to post another story about it. But basically, the main thing for me, and something that I've been thinking about a lot recently during the quarantine, and you know, like a number of insecurities on a number of levels, whether it be like physical or you know, like if you're insecure about where you are at in life, like if you look at your friends and family and just your peers, and like they're doing stuff and you feel like you're not doing enough, like that kind of stuff, that kind of stuff is very common. And you know, I would get a lot of messages, a lot of like replies to my stories and DMs and stuff like that, saying, you know, oh, you're so perfect, you look like, and you have everything together, you look like, you know, everything's just going so well for you. And I was always like, why do people seem to think that I am like, that I have everything together? Like, why do they, you know, like, why is that the perception that people have? And I realize it's because that is what I would show on social media, and that's the case for most people. What we choose to put on social media is always our best side, or our best angle, or our, you know, the best of, it's like a highlight reel of our lives, and we're generally not going to be obliged to show the bad stuff, obviously, but sometimes it's important to at least talk about it. And this is a topic that's come up a lot. There have been a number of, you know, influencers and like celebrities who have discussed the reality that Instagram is not real life, but I haven't talked about it. And I feel like, you know, I go through ebbs and flows with social media, so there are times like right now, but by the time this is posted, I'll have probably posted something on social media. But for about 3 weeks, I haven't posted anything on Instagram. I just haven't felt confident. I haven't felt like I have anything to share. Even with this vlog, I'm like, okay, I'm studying. Interesting, you know. But then, you know, people might find it interesting. And yeah, like I just haven't felt confident enough to do anything, so I haven't posted anything. And that just proved to me that when I am active on social media, it's when I'm feeling my best, and it's when I'm feeling like I have stuff to share. And so I wanted to talk about my personal experiences with insecurity, and the fact that, you know, even if I don't show that I'm not confident, or I don't show that I'm insecure about, you know, things like different parts of my body that I don't show all the time because I'm insecure about them, it doesn't mean it's not there. The insecurities are 100% there. I just don't really want to showcase it, you know? But overcoming them, that's the thing. That was the main question that I got from a lot of people. How do you deal with your imperfections? How do you cope with feeling like you're not enough? And honestly, the biggest thing for me has just been surrounding myself with people who make me feel like I'm enough. People who, you know, don't place so much importance on my appearance. And I found when, you know, I was way more active on social media, and when I was like on TV a lot more frequently around 2017, 2018, I just felt so insecure because a lot of the attention that I was getting, like online and stuff, it was like people commenting on my appearance, and people that, you know, their opinion shouldn't have mattered to me, but it did, because I was impressionable and I wasn't used to this kind of environment. And so when people would comment on Instagram or on YouTube and be like, oh, you know, she gained weight, like she looks so much prettier when she's thinner, like that stuff really, really got to me. And so I found that the way to be confident and comfortable in my own skin, regardless of what I look like, was to really just like limit how much of that I was getting, or how much of that I was viewing. So I stopped reading comments. I stopped going online and seeing what people were saying, and I surrounded myself with people who love me and who help me to be a better version of myself and to thrive. So in my personal life, that is my friends and my family and my boyfriend. And some people in my Instagram stories were telling me, like, I have family members who comment on my weight and tell me that I'm not enough because I'm not studying hard enough or because I don't have a good enough job. And my advice, I'm really grateful that my family is very supportive, but I also acknowledge that not everyone has that, and the way to combat that is to surround yourself with other people and friends that do that for you. You can choose your friends and you can choose the people that you want in your life, and if that's not something that you can do, then enrich yourself. So find a hobby that you love, or find things that you do that make you feel your best self. So for me, when I am doing art, or even when I'm doing crappy perspective drawings, I feel my best because I feel like I'm doing something that makes me happy and that fulfills me. So there are a lot of different ways that you can uplift yourself. The main one for me is really surrounding myself with people, but if that's not something that you can do, the next best thing is to provide a good environment for yourself. So I used to just lay in bed all the time and feel really sad and depressed and like not do anything to get myself out of my headspace. And it wasn't until I started to implement little routines and force myself to, open all my curtains and make sure I was getting a lot of sunlight and just like little things that you don't think make an impact, but they do. And it meant that when I wake up in the morning, I feel motivated to do my schoolwork or to work on my little projects that I have to work on. And that, in conjunction with having good people around you, I feel like is a really, really good way to provide yourself with an atmosphere where it doesn't matter if you don't think you look your best, or it doesn't matter if you don't think you're doing your best. As long as you are uplifting yourself and putting yourself in a position where you can improve, there's no room to feel insecure anymore, because deep down that you are doing something worthwhile and something that is going to help you in the future. And so that's what helped me. I mean, there was a huge chunk of this year where I just felt so insecure. I was comparing myself to my friends and thinking, like, I'm not doing that much, I'm not creating that kind of content, I'm not doing anything productive really. And I had people around me to, I guess, really push me and say, you are capable of doing this, and you're capable of doing this, you just have to do it. And so if you don't have anyone to say that to you, I'm saying it to you. You are very capable, you are a wonderful person, and you have so many opportunities ahead of you. You just have to give yourself the chance to realize them. And I believe in you, and I'm excited to see where you end up. So comment down below if you have any of these experiences. I'll try and get back to as many as I can and kind of give as much advice as I can. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I'm going to do this in depth. I'm going to find those questions so that I can really answer them properly. But that's my 2 cents.
She doesn't like the camera. Say hi. So my camera ended up dying after my little advice session. I can't remember if I was able to finish what I was saying, but I have a lot of work to do tonight and it's not very interesting work, so I'm going to say goodnight and I will see you tomorrow. Unless I do film my nighttime routine. Maybe I will. It's not very interesting. It's pretty much the same as my morning one. But we'll see. So anyway, if I don't see you for the nighttime routine, I will see you in the morning. So I just
wrapped up my studies and I washed myself and cleansed, and I'm gonna do my skincare in a bit. Just wanted to show you where I'm at with my schoolwork. So it's currently 12:32 a.m. I usually don't finish this late, but I was determined. So I did a couple of versions. This is the squiggly one. I did it again. This is the cross hatching. So yeah, good night school. Okay, so I am just gonna quickly show you what I do before I go to bed. It's really, really simple, really, really fast. I'm really, really tired. But I tone. Now this specific toner, you can just apply with your hands actually. So I do that. So that is what I do to tone, and then since my skin is a little dry, I'm going to moisturize extra tonight. So I'm using the Laneige Moisturizing Focus Soft Cream. I really like using this one. I don't use it every day because it's very moisturizing. So there are times where I don't necessarily need that level of moisture. But tonight it's so creamy. It's like icing or something. This for me is really just like my wind down time because my brain has been... Actually, tonight was pretty fun. My study session was fine because I was enjoying it. I was just drawing and then watching Damon Dominique YouTube videos, which were really cool. He has these videos that are like 30 to 40 minutes long on different cities he visits. So I watched the Berlin one, which was super interesting because I've never really expressed any interest in Berlin, to be quite honest. And now I'm really interested in going. And then I watched his Netherlands one as well, which was very interesting. He just like interviews a bunch of people and goes to a bunch of places, and he travels by himself, and it's just like really, really cool and something that I haven't really done, and you know, in the current state of the world can't do, but it's something that I would love to do because I just feel like, you know, he seems to have learned so much about different parts of Europe, and you know, going around and interviewing people, it just really opens your mind to what people have to say about a number of things like political climates and just ways of living and money and all of this kind of stuff. So yeah, if you haven't watched Damon Dominique, you should definitely watch him. I'm a huge fan, and that was my evening. So yeah, that's literally my skincare. It's like so simple. I tone and moisturize. Sometimes if I am feeling like I want to do this, I alternate. So like some nights I'll do the soft cream. Other nights I will do this. This is the RMS. Beautiful. RMS Kakadu Evening Beauty Elixir. And I really, really like this. It's all natural ingredients, and I use this with the gua sha. And it's just a nice little like nightly face massage. But I am super tired. My back hurts from being hunched over. So I am going to sleep. But let's say goodnight to Lou Bear before I bid you farewell. She was sleeping and she woke up from my movement. Oh my gosh. Good night, Lou. I love you. I love you so much. She's so precious. Okay. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Okay, so the very exciting news, I'm actually probably gonna put this in the title, so it's probably not gonna be a surprise, but surprise, the giveaway is some Laneige products. So So I tried to make it look nice for you guys, but basically this is what you're going to get. It's 4 different Laneige products. This is the Waterbank Hydro Essence, which I made a video about, and I use this every day. And then the very popular lip sleeping mask. This one is in Apple Focus, Apple Lime. And then we have this one. It's the Waterbank Eye Gel and the Water Sleeping Mask. So I have 2 sets of those 4 products for 2 lucky winners, and all I want you to do is comment down below and tell me a story about what makes you happy, what makes you feel fulfilled, what makes you feel productive, what makes you feel confident, anything that you want to write about, and whatever I read and connect with, I will choose 2 and I will get in touch with you. So I'm looking forward to reading, and I'm looking forward to choosing 2 winners. So it is getting to 5 p.m. So I'm gonna keep studying and finishing everything off, and I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. So thank you guys for tuning in and following me along on my very mundane home routine. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all your entries for the Laneige giveaway, and I'll see you in the next vlog.